My name is Ammar, Ammar al-Mamoun en français. I am Syrian, I come from Damascus, the capital. I'm a journalist and a dramaturg, theater practitioner. I fled Damascus about 8 months ago to Lebanon. Then from Lebanon I came here. I had a student visa 1 year. I got accepted in Sciences Po, that's why I came here. Actually, it was when I reached Lebanon, I applied for the visa, because I left Syria as fleeing. I was wanted by, let's just say, several parties. I was wanted by the regime, by l'État Islamique, by Jabhat Nusra, by Hezbollah. So it was hard. I had to pay a certain amount of money to certain people in order to get out. Then I got here. I didn't have any problems like getting in here, like via boats or problems with the authorities to get here from Lebanon. Actually, yes. But when I arrived here, actually, I'm gonna start talking straight away about the integration problem. When we say integration, I feel that it's something kind of romantic, kind of institutionalizing people. Because when we talk about integration, it doesn't mean that you have to forget who you are, to forget your real identity, because you will never be able to forget it. It's something built inside of you, because you were raised and you come from a background, your name, your color, the way you talk, the way you manufacture ideas, the way your speech, the way you talk. It also had this meaning. So I think now the problem with immigrants, I should say, not refugees, because refugees is an administrative status. It's not a cultural status. With the immigrants, it's something called mixed identities. Like, we need to keep part of ourselves as it is and start to try to integrate with the new society. And when I talk about integration, I talk about understanding how the system works, by the institutes, by the society, how the relationships are being held up together. Because if you're gonna stay a stranger, and there is some cases around here, there's like some ghettos. When I'm not saying ghettos in a bad way, I'm saying ghettos like these little tiny societies where immigrants are in, and they don't speak the language, they keep the same culture, which is, I think this is wrong, because will develop later into a case of alienation. They will be refused by the society that is hosting them, and themselves won't be able to integrate, to fit in. And that's one of the main problems of the integration. So, being here now in France and being accepted in La Sorbonne, I'm doing a formation intensive en français. After that, I'm gonna start. I have choices, like I can either do Sciences Po, I can do esthétique, or I can do les études culturelles. And after that, I can really I hope to be a part of the French society, of the French culture, by producing something to the academic life, besides my job, which is a journalist also. So that's why I think integration is a problem, because it has some downsides, because eventually it's institutionalized. It's like we have to go there and there and there and there. But talking about the social level, it's impossible to integrate. You're always gonna be unique. You're always gonna be exotic. You always have this status, which is not right or wrong. We can't judge it like this. It's just a state of being. Either accept it like this or not. And it has some points related to racism, because racism, to some people, racism is logic, and you can't judge a person's logic. You can judge his ideas, but his logic to hate certain type of people, or to accept, which is also accept is not something. It's the nice way to say that we are racists. Yes, okay, you are welcome here, Syrian refugee. We like you. You survived. Yes, we accept your presence, but actually being a part, being productive, this is the hard part. This is when you have to really prove yourself. And this is hard for everyone. But for immigrants, it's more hard, because they have to build up more. Because they have to know how everything works, and how the culture, how the society, how politics here work. For example, refugees here have all the rights as a French citizen, except for one part, which is voting. Which is also related to something to the institutes. Like, the government put us inside of quotas, we can say. It's a quota. And we are dealt with like this. We have the same features. I know some people who were Syrians who arrived here 2-3 years ago. They can't even speak 2-3 sentences in French. They can't buy even tobacco. They don't know how to do anything. And they say, okay, we're just here, and we're trying to live our life. This is actually not living your life. This is actually just running away. You're still on the part of running. You're still alienated. And you feel lost between the two identities, which is now in here, now I am in France, and now in there. This split between, and you have it in your persona, in your presence. I still have the memories, the history, the struggle I had, and which is happening every day to all the other Syrians, and my daily life struggle to integrate with the new society. And this is what creates a real, like, how do you say, a real crack inside of you. There is Ammar, and there is Ammar. And they are basically two different people. Ammar, it's how do you say my name in Arabic? It's the one who's a journalist who writes about everything, writes in Arabic. And there is Ammar, who is a refugee, learning French and trying to integrate with the society and happy to be accepted at the Sorbonne and trying to do something. So I lost some of my, how do you say this? Lost of my capital, my symbolic capital now. There is two different me. I literally now have no geographical contact with Syria. So everything now I have is basically media and my memories, which is after a while to become a fiction, to become a romantic story.